Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino RHino Mead Review. We have a mead from Trafalgar, the only real commercial mead here in Ontario. This is Trafalgar Ales and Mead's Muskoka Cranberry Mead, alcoholic beverage. 8.5% alcohol by volume. Ingredients, oh my god, my balls are just stuck to my leg in a weird way. Water, honey, barley, hops, yeast, and cranberries. Now the reason those are all in there is so that this mead could still be sold in the beer section, basically, of the LCBO. So it's kind of a mix of a melomel and a braggot, because it does have barley in it. Well, barley, hops, and cranberries. So once you add the fruit juice, it's kind of a melomel, but once you add the barley, it's kind of a braggot. The flavor of honey depends on the climate, very true. Flora and genealogy or terrain of the region. Throughout Ontario, the different terroirs result in uniquely flavored honey, which can be fermented into delightfully different braggot-style mead. In this, the third of our series of mead terroirs, we have used wild flower honey and cranberries from Muskoka to fashion a very refreshing mead. I think clover honey has been used in one of them, and holy shit, that is turned on there real tight. I'm no slouch, man, and that hurts. Basically, the metal wasn't left to be big enough to not hurt your fingers when you turned it. Yeah. He made sure that cage was not going to open on somebody accidentally, that's for sure. So there we go, the cage is open. Keep it pointed away from me, just in case. Well, I don't think we're going to have a seal problem on this bottle. Yeah, no seal problem on that bottle. That is beautiful. Look at that. That is a beautiful reddish color. I can't ask for much more other than maybe my glass not having watermarks all over it, like bad watermarks. Yeah. The head, bright white. I expected a more pinkish head with that really red look to it. Tart cranberries, very sweet honey. And that's about it. Cranberries and honey. Reminds me of like Ocean Spray cranberry juice, which is my cranberry juice of choice when I'm mixing drinks. Anyway, let's try it. Cheers. That is nice. Very vinous. A lot of his braggot slash melomels, very fruity, just showcase everything. Cranberry, yeah, it's there, but very vinous. But I mean, cranberry is a berry, kind of grapish, you know. Vinous is something I would expect from it. Very tart, very full of tannins. Little honey sweetness at the very background. Tart cranberry taste from forward to back. Very light carbonation. With the light carbonation, probably closer to traditional meads that I've had than a lot of his others. With the taste that isn't overly sweet, probably closer to traditional meads than many of his others. That being said, Is it something that, like the others, I could drink all the time? Probably not, but it would be more enjoyable at the time. Wouldn't be more enjoyable over a long night, I don't think, drinking 2 or 3 bottles of it, because those nice sweet Braggot Melomels would be so much better that way when you're actually drinking them back to back or in session. This here, as just a aperitif or even with dinner instead of a wine, would be a great addition. Go great with some nice braised meats. Yeah, the only thing I can say is that the flavors are there. They're just not as dominant as I would like. But at the same time, that not as dominant as I would like is probably the saving grace of this, the thing that makes it special. Because they're all there, but they're subtle. I mean, there is that sweetness. There is that. Right now, my mouth is just taken aback with tannins just all over my mouth. That slightly bitter tannin, and when I drink it, it's just nice and sour with that just nice and tart with that touch of sweetness right at the background. 8.5% alcohol. You do feel a little warming, but that's okay. You know what? I'm going to give this an 8.75 out of 10. This is actually a really, really nice little mead, and all I can say is I'm right now not very happy because I have to keep giving really good marks to these beers, and it's these beers and meads, and it's a sad thing to me because I don't want to, but I do because I'm impressed. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Muskoka Cranberry Mead, really worth a drink if you haven't tried it. Remember though, this is more vinous. It isn't as sweet as his others, so this is more like a traditional, fully fermented out mead. Bye.